What's going on, guys? It's Nate Robb here. We are finally on YouTube. Feels so good to be here. Today we've got our first look at FIFA 21 Ultimate Team, and what better way to kick off a new year of FIFA than a brand new, never before seen, Total Football Road to Glory. Let's go. Alright, guys, and we'll get straight into it. Here on the screen you'll see me loading up FIFA 21 for the first time on the console, and right away I'm going to be just kind of setting up my club and just gathering some of the free loan items, consumables, etc. that you get at the beginning of the game, and right away we actually start with a pretty decent pack. We are going to pull Thiago Silva, decent Premier League center back. Looks to be pretty slow this year. Not going to be worth too many coins, but definitely a really good start to the year to help us out, give us, I think, right around a 15k coin boost or something like that, to get us going right away on that starter squad. Yeah, you see me listing them there. I think it was actually 12,500. So once we sell the rest of our kind of junk from around the club, getting started, as well as the rest of that tradable pack. I'm not actually sure where I got that tradable pack, but the only thing we've done up to this point is pretty much just get on the web app before the release, and like I said, just sold some of the junk that comes along right at the beginning of the game, and what you're seeing now is pretty much me using those first coins in combination with coins from Thiago Silva sale, and pretty much just building my first starter squad. So we were able to pick up a couple guys on the web app just by selling, like I said, those first starter packs. I think we picked up a cheeky Eric Bailly, as well as Dean Henderson, I think, on the web app. Just a couple cheap guys that I wanted to get my coins invested in right away because I knew they were going to be going up. And then on top of that, like I said, you'll just see me spending this extra 15 or 16,000 coins trying to get the squad set up to go into some division rivals. This is going to be a Total Football Road to Glory. So I just wanted to briefly talk a little bit about that. Some of you guys may or may not know what Total Football is or have heard of it before. Basically, it is a kind of a football or soccer methodology, almost kind of like a mindset. And we'll definitely be getting more into it, especially as you see my custom tactics coming up on the screen right now, just to start. It's really about free-flowing football, attacking football, and as well as organization and winning football. So like I said, as the series moves on, we'll talk more about that, but pretty much right away I get started with a 4-3-3 false 9 to give me that nice diamond in the midfield, and right away James Rodriguez, who was a little bit of a sleeper pickup for me, getting on the score sheet. Played him in that false 9 role. He's obviously only got 50 odd pace. Definitely not going to be the fastest, but other than the pace and the stamina, he really shines on all attacking fronts. He's a great passer, fantastic shooter, especially for a cam, and obviously fantastic on the ball. I dropped him deep into that center forward role, so he could kind of play behind a couple guys with a little bit more mobility, and it ended up working out. This, as you're seeing right here, is our first division rivals placement game. We're up 4-2 right now. A couple of nice goals so far. Like I said, James showing out right away, and Mason Greenwood stepping up to the plate. I think he scored a hat trick on our first game. Don't sleep on Mason Greenwood. 77 overall. You might not think twice about this card, but 5-star weak foot, finesse shot trait, outside foot shot trait, This guy can finish anywhere. As well as on the left wing, another good sleeper is this Manchester City Spanish winger, Ferran Torres, I think is how you say it. Lovely card, especially for the start of FIFA. 80 odd pace, 82-ish dribbling, I think. And he definitely helped with some of the chance creation right at the beginning of the game, as well as finishing off a couple of decent golazos. So you're seeing again some of the highlights from the division rivals placement. This is our second game. Cheeky Scott McTominay finesse shot from inside of the box. It's going to get us back into this game. We actually had a couple really decent comebacks for these placement games. So like I said, Scott McTominay getting on the score sheet. Naby Keita now coming up with a big time weak foot finish, and I think this is going to be the game winner right here. Mason Greenwood, the weak foot, the near post OP, too easy. And yeah, like I said, I think that does finish the game up. We might even go on to score one more goal here, and I think it's going to be Mason Greenwood again. Yep, a lovely back post, strong foot finesse shot, and that's pretty much all day with him. You know, I love the ability to take it down the line at the near post, as well as cut inside and hit that finesse shot. He's got both shooting traits, like I said, and he can go off either foot. So combine that with a little bit of shot power, and I do have a finisher chemistry style on him, so he's going to get that dribbling boost and finishing boost as well. He came up big for me yesterday doing these division rivals placement games. I'm not going to lie, he was really one of the most consistent scorers on the field. But like I said, I was really happy overall with the way the starter team performed. It's coming up against some decent competition. We definitely had not the best time connection-wise. It was definitely a little bit slow, a little bit sluggish. So combine that with some lower quality gold players, and it can make it difficult. As you can see me giving up the easy goal with the keeper just rolling it right out to the striker's feet for an easy tap in. But we do get back into the game right away through a very nice James near post power shot. Like I said, all day. I think that's Greenwood again. You know, I couldn't be happier with the way these cheap golds performed for me. I'm not sure. I think this is still our second game. Yeah, and we do go on to win the game. I think we are going to score one more and take it to 5-2 before the end of the game. And I wouldn't be surprised if it was this James goal right here. Lovely. Nice setup from Yuri Tielemans. He's, again, another good cheap player. He's got a 5-star weak foot. He can do the passing. He can do the shooting. He can do the dribbling. He's not the best, and he's definitely not the fastest, but very well-rounded. As well as Naby Keita on the other side of my midfield there. Not gonna blow your mind with anything crazy, but decently quick. 77 pace, decent acceleration, really good dribbling, which is we're finding to be is pretty important this year. Good passer, decent shooter, good all around, and can put a tackle in as well. So loved him right off the bat here. We are going to be winning a penalty, and I think it was James that won it, but we're going to put James on it either way. He's got the best penalty stats. He's got the best shooting stats on my team in general, and we're not going to mess around and put it hard and low in the bottom left corner to start this game pretty hot off the bat. And right away, of course, we go down to the other end and concede a penalty. So it is what it is. Eric Bailly is going to get a yellow card. I was actually seeming to give away quite a few penalties with Eric Bailly these first few days. Not really sure what's going on. I don't know if it's his defensive stats or my poor defending or, combination of the two. But ultimately we got to make it work, like I said, and right away we were getting right back to it, scoring goals. Greenwood to James, a little bit of a sweat, but we found an opening through the defense, and it was definitely well-deserved goal. Start of the second half, 60th minute here. Greenwood again with the ball rolls and the finesse shot to the back post. Love to see it. We're going to take a 3-1 lead, and silly mistake here on our part, giving the ball away to the opponent in the attacking third. He definitely takes advantage of that opportunity. Makes it a pretty close game in the end, 3-2. The boys back home are going to take that. And I actually think that was our fourth game. So we're now 4-0. This is going to be our last game. And again, same situation. This is a must-win. We're trying to go 5-0. We're trying to get that high division placement. We're trying to get as many coins as possible into the club right from the beginning. So it's definitely going to help us out doing that, especially Greenwood again. I mean, the dribbling, it's not the highest, but he feels good on the ball, especially with the finisher. The pace, again, not the highest, but he does the business. He makes runs behind the defense, and a couple moves in the box. It's not too difficult to find an open shot with a guy that has 5-star weak foot, and finesse shot, outside foot shot. Ends up being a romp. 4-0. As you can see, we got our 5-0 placement. 125,000 coins into the club. 124, I think. I actually didn't know that I was competing for that many coins. Maybe would have taken the squad building a bit more seriously had I known, but lucky for us, we took 5 wins out of 5. So we're gonna get a nice little coin boost right at the beginning, and right away start making some improvements to the squad, making some additions to the defense. Aaron Wan-Bissaka, right around 35K or something like that. Love the guy in real life. Love the guy on FIFA. His tackling is insane. He's tall. He's fast. What more could you ask for in a right back? Left back, we're going to pick up a Luca Digne. And this is a French guy from Everton. And really the real reason I picked him up is because he's dirt cheap. 11K, I believe, for an 84 rated Premier League left back. I think that makes him the second highest rated left back in the Prem, behind Robertson only. And not the fastest, but really good defending stats, and the passing and dribbling is there as well. I slapped an anchor on him, or maybe I bought him with an anchor, and hoping we can get on with the 78 or 79 pace, and then Victor Lindelof, the final defensive edition. 8,000 or 9,000 coins for this guy. He's got height. He's got 72-ish pace. Decent defending stats, decent physical. Every year the Premier League center backs, if they've got 70 to 80 pace, they're going to be expensive. So that's why I went ahead right away and picked up Victor Lindelof and Eric Bailly. In addition, we got another Manchester United boy, one of the main guys that we've been looking at since even before FIFA came out. New transfer to the Premier League, a new transfer to Manchester United, Donny van de Beek. So we picked him up with a hunter on him for right around 30K. And then our last addition is going to be Bernardo Silva. Looks like a decent card. 92 dribbling, 81 pace, okay shooting stats, and good passer. Picked him up with a hunter. At this point in FIFA, an 87 rated with 92 dribbling and over 80 pace for 30K with a hunter on him. Seems like a no-brainer to me. Some of these guys I'm hoping, just because of the rating, are going to be going up along with those Player of the Month SBCs. If not, it is what it is. But that's gonna be it for today, guys. This is the starter squad. Alright guys, that is gonna do it for today's episode. Thanks for tuning in. Like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed, and make sure to be back for episode 2. Should be coming out tonight by the end of the night, or tomorrow first thing in the morning at the latest. Thanks again, guys.